Welcome, and thank you for clicking on this video. This is the first video of my new series called Spooky or Dooky. In this series, I pick horror movies that aren't that well known and I'll break them down and give my opinion on them. At the end, I will give my final decision on whether the movie is spooky or dooky. This episode, we got the movie Lost Voyage, which I first of all thought was a Ghost Ship ripoff, but turns out it was made 2 years before Ghost Ship. Anyway, all I'm gonna say now is this movie definitely surprised me, so I hope you enjoy. Movie starts off with a little kid, his father and stepmom boarding a boat. The kid is already pissed off because he's not invited to their little love trip. His mom's replacement tries to cheer him up with a little gift, but the little fucker is not having any.
We got you something. Here.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Well, aren't you going to open
Hey!
Then some old lady takes away the little boy and the parents continue their love trip, because they never actually gave a fuck in the first place. We see the big ship going through a rough storm and apparently someone who thought it would be a great idea to get some fresh air. All of a sudden the crew sees a shit ton of mist coming towards them. The windows burst and the black clouds start entering the boat. Everyone starts losing their shit as we cut to the loving couple. Light starts creeping through the door when suddenly this movie was released in the same year as the movie Dinosaur. Comparing these two movies makes it look like Lost Voyage CGI was created on a toaster, and I absolutely loved it. Then we get introduced to Aaron, who is actually the little kid from the beginning of the movie. Not even 20 seconds into his first scene and he decides to go full Nick Cage talking to his recorder.
Mysterious. Confusing.
Baffling and mysterious.
Over the years, he collected a bunch of information about the ship that made his parents disappear. We meet this reporter that wants to know more about the disappearance and invites Aaron to join her on a scavenger hunt to find the boat.
Hi, Aaron Roberts. I'm Dana.
Nope.
We also find out that the tragedy happened in the area of the Bermuda Triangle, so that should be a safe trip. The crew boards a helicopter and starts the search for the big lost boat. After a while, they finally see something, and this old guy immediately gets fucking aggressive.
That's it. That's the Corona Queen.
Don't get excited.
What else could it be?
It might be a naval
That's the
target.
Corona Queen.
Chill the fuck out, Grandpa. The crew start entering the boat one by one. The violent Grandpa tries to prove that he's not afraid of rain and fire cunts his umbrella out of the fucking window. They start to wander around the ship on their own, and it turns out, after 25 years, none of the food has gone bad and the inside of the ship still looks brand new. After some time, they manage to turn on the power, and we get our first ghostly interaction. They hear a sound coming from one of the rooms and turns out to be a little horsey moving back and forth. Grandpa blames the wind, but all of a sudden the horse stops moving and the door behind them shuts by itself. Lucky they were carrying that big-ass camera so they could rewatch the footage.
Did you see that?
What?
Go back.
Turns out the reason why the horse was moving was some amazing CGI.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Then Reporter Girl has some kind of flashback scene. We get jump scared and she wakes up again. Then we finally meet the scariest enemy of the whole movie, Ghost Water. Some entity turned on the water which then started flowing very slowly towards one of our characters no one cared about anyway. Someone turns on the power and the scariest thing about the whole scene is how dry the floor is, seconds after the kill. Once again, Ghost Water. They then all go to the control room where they hear this noise which turns out to be a radar. On the radar they see the same mist as 25 years ago coming their way. So basically they already know they're fucked. What you're going to see now is, in my opinion, the funniest scene in the whole movie. Grandpa has found his challenger, and this is the result.
What are you signed on for? I'm gonna kill you right now. Now you crossed the line. Have I? You're fired. Yeah, you're fired. I'm fired. Yeah, get out. Oh, yeah. And you've been drinking too, haven't you? Yeah? Well, fuck you. Get out. That's the best fucking thing I've ever heard. You're fired. Yeah. You know what? I quit. You pompous cocksucker. You goddamn Neanderthal. Fuck you. Get out. You're fired. You.
Amazing. We also find out we got an alcoholic on the boat.
Randall, thanks. drinking.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
You have. I can smell it on you.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
No,
Yeah. Come on, give it up.
you're right. I've been drinking. BFD.
She runs away cause her feelings got hurt while camera guy tries to stop her.
Now calm down.
The ghosts don't even have the chance to beat these people up. They're beating up each other already. They gather for a meeting, and it looks like Grandpa finally took his chill pill.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Shaw, sir, but if you remember, you fired me.
You know what? I quit.
You pompous cocksucker.
Well, fuck you!
And
Fuck you!
I apologize.
What the actual fuck?
Roberts, shall we go forward and find Julie?
The gang goes looking for Taser Chick who ran off. They hear some sounds and run into this guy. Remember this guy? He's definitely one of the ghost people now. Aaron and Mr. Fuck You continue searching when suddenly a door closes.
Yes, wait!
Mr. Fuck You gets stuck under the chains.
What can I do?
Kill switch!
Where is it?
I'm ready to battle!
Okay.
Aaron to the rescue.
I got it, guys! Oh. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
This scene actually made me laugh out loud while watching the movie. Aaron gets back to the crew and starts telling some fairy tale about the ship having special powers and that it can store powers of those who died or some shit. He's basically telling everyone they're fucked and probably won't see shore soon. Suddenly, we see Taser Girl appearing on the screen.
Okay. That's fucked up.
Looks like she is ready for round 2.
Get out of me. Where the hell you been?
Have you ever seen something so bad? It's actually funny. Watch this. This movie's CGI is so fucking bad I absolutely love it. They eventually go outside to wait for the chopper. Suddenly the storm disappears and the black mist takes its place. I definitely was not ready for the masterpiece that came out of the mist.
Oh, baby.
They keep getting chased by these ultra-realistic looking ghost ghouls until eventually they get saved by the chopper. Then they get back into their normal lives like nothing ever happened.
Goodbye.
So that concludes the movie Lost Voyage. I had a real fun time watching this movie even though the plot wasn't very special. The characters were interesting enough to keep me watching and dark humor elements were a nice touch. I also can't forget the CGI. I know it is a 2000 movie but I still believe that Roller Coaster Tycoon had better graphics than this CGI. Nevertheless, it was a good laugh and I would place it right in the middle between Spooky and Dookie. The movie wasn't particularly good but I definitely enjoyed the 96 minutes it had to offer. I also hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and let me know which movie you would like to see me cover next. See you next time.
Fuck you!